Hi everyone, we're XBM Network and this is Freakout Calamity TV Show. It's on Xbox One, it came out for £8.39, I'm going to leave a link in the description. So developed by Immaterial Studio, published by JanduSoft. It did come out on the 17th of April, but we're having a quick look at it now. So it's a juicy top-down dual stick shooter inspired by old school arcade games and more recent Die Retry shooters. In a disturbed dystopia filled with mutants and killing machines, you're the star of a reality show which might get a bit too real. Fight your way through the deadly enemy waves, join the revolution and try to take down the evil Fizzy Corp. So it's got fast and intense action, so you can challenge your skills from any level of difficulty, so you can have like minimal enemies on screen and you can have like a big overdose of them as well. Crazy dialogues and characters, talented artists behind. Killer soundtrack, you cannot play without headbanging. 2-player couch co-op to double the fun. 19 levels with varied gameplay, so close to 20. 5 chapters with big badass boss fights. Beautiful 3D graphics to display all 13 enemy types. Customise your gear and various weapons and hero modifiers. So what I'm going to do is show you a couple of levels. I've previously unlocked a couple. So level 1's the introduction, it's a bit like a tutorial. You get a feel for the game, you can move around with the left thumbstick, you can shoot with the right thumbstick, that sort of thing. So it's an 8-way directional shooter. You can pick up objects such as cans which give you a bit of a boost. These are levels for the enemies that's coming on screen. I'm going to quickly show you a little brief part of the tutorial to get a brief idea. Then I'm going to take you into a previously unlocked boss fight. So, part of our enemies, one's called the Creep. So, on this opening section you can't shoot until the helper tells you can, which we're around about now. I'm just moving on the circles. So again, right thumbstick, that's your shooting. You will get grades at the end of each level as well, so no matter how many times you die or restart, you'll be graded accordingly, so you try your best just to complete it in one go. Instantly, these type of games, if you're old enough to remember, they remind me of the classic Smash TV. I'm sure a few of you will remember that. Environments as well, some of them have barriers that you can hide behind. I'll try and use it to your advantage, give you a bit of cover. Some environments as well have varying landscapes, so one minute it could be, you know, like set structure, and then the next minute everything changes. You know, you could have different structures come to protect you, to hinder you. Also there's holes in the floor that will appear. There's environments where there's an edge, so be careful don't fall over the edge. A text going around the bottom, just read through it. Press the A button when you're finished. Yeah, like I said, this is just a little bit of a tutorial at the minute. Try and quickly get through this bit. So we are part of like a reality TV. They're not expecting us to get very far. We're just another number, another statistic basically. Flicking through that. So these are cannons, so basically just walk over them to collect. Press right trigger, you get a bit of a boost. It's helpful in a situation where you could be getting a bit overwhelmed by the enemies. So it's a one-hit die as well. If you get hit, you're gonna die, and you have to restart. Remember, if you're looking to get the top grades, try not to get hit. These creepers are not too bad, they're just going to run at you. They don't fire back at the moment. There's other enemies that do. You'll see that in a second. Top left there's a can level indicator. I think that's what it's for. It'll fill your cans up, you get like a extra boost I presume. So here's our grade. We did die once, We get to restart. So we got grade B. So you get your time to completion, deaths, average life, longest life, shortest life, frags per life, that sort of thing. Best combo, special that used, ammo used, accuracy. My accuracy was absolutely poor there, 7%. Sure you can do better. Distance travel 983 meters. I'd be interested in Couch Coop this. Just gonna skip through that text. Got like the organizer there. Get some adverts for Fizzy Bills. Just gonna show you this with the environments changing and some of the other enemies as well. So some of them 3D objects, so such as that you can't go past. This person that's acting out here at the moment, they're trying to help us escape. So to say, and blink twice if you can hear. Hijack the earpiece, they're trying to get us out of here, they're on our side. So at the moment we're on this TV show. Another enemy, Big Daddy. This one does run at you, and it does fire back. I'm going to show you this. The bullets come out of there, just try and avoid them. Also with this one you get the creepers running around as well in a moment. You'll notice as well that ammunition does try and get through the environment. Be careful of that. We get arrows on screen pointing you towards where the cans are. And stuff of interest. Not all the environments are this big, which I shall show you in one of the later levels. It does make things a little bit more intense. They got caught out there. Can just pick that up. This is what I mean about the environment changing. There's a hole there, so we've got to be careful now we don't fall down that. Another hole there. You do see them scattered about. You can't really lure the enemies to them as such. They do try and avoid them as well. So be a bit careful. If you do get hit and you have to restart, you'll restart from like a checkpoint. So all this you wouldn't have to redo, you'd restart from when the hole started appearing. Don't have to worry about too much about your progress. Such as that, it fell down the hole. The big daddies, they are quite easy to take down. Creepers, however, they're a little bit faster. Cans, we'll pick them up. The creepers come out. Again, loads of adverts for Fizzy Bills. And as I said about TV Head is a boss. Let's go through. We got great D there. We did die a few times. That says once. Fell on the hole, didn't we? Right, so this guy is TV Head. He's a boss. You can't attack him and he won't attack you until the text in the bottom starts, well, until it's cleared. So you get a little bit of a breather with it as well. And this guy's saying he's got some drones to take out one of the walls. At the moment I'm having a bit of a problem with it. TV Head, it's just a one hit kill. Try and avoid him. Health's indicated at the top of the screen. Try and focus your shots on him. As you can see, he launches missiles. But as again, I just got a little bit too close there. You do get cannons popping out the corners as well. Coming a little bit handy on this level. If you can collect them, do pick them up. Getting a bit close again. Once you get a section of health down, things start changing. You can see he's launching some more rockets. He's got like a different type of rocket now. Cannons are indicated, creepers are on screen. Just be careful with them. Selecting cannons. We're going to try and get this segment of the health down. Things a little bit simpler. Boosted out the way with the right trigger. Now, this time, he's lost his baseball bat. When he runs into the wall, he's going to get stunned. That's your opportunity just to blast him. So again, try and follow. Once he's stunned, fire it as best you can. Watch out for the creepers. Everything's a little bit awkward. That's him done. So, drones are in position. She's going to try and get this out the arena without the organiser knowing what we're doing. Now we're going to go through the cracks, it says. Try and make our escape. Just head up this way. Let's just realise we've gone. So we've got out the TV set. Going to pull the lever. Just hold the A button for the levers. You'll see them indicated with a white mark around them, so you can't go wrong with that. He's mixed up the gates. I'm going to take out the mutants again, so creepers are coming everywhere. Like I said, what I said earlier, the arenas start getting a little bit shorter here, just as we're trying to make our escape. Again, the same policy applies, one hit death. Try not to let them get hold of you. Check out as many as you can. Lever, hold the A button again. There's another one. We need keys to get in. Some turrets as well. Careful of them. If you do choose to ramp up the difficulty, bear in mind you'll be overwhelmed as well. Could be an idea, just try one of the lower difficulties first. Try and get a feel for the game. Then you can try your hand the higher difficulties. Some big daddies on here. The enemies made their way from the TV show out to the streets to try and get us. This is the lever, hold the A button again. It is sort of like a big arena, this one, split into sections. There's another key, we'll pick that one up. Again, there's a turret. Try and take that one out first, if possible. Don't worry about restarting like that, because you'll come back to the section you were previously on. As it does affect your grades. And as you can see here, I'm in like a tight little close quarter section. I can come out of an eater. A little directional over there, telling you where the enemies are coming from. So it might be worth just trying to make your way around in circles if possible. Try and avoid the enemies as best you can. I'm failing miserably on this one. Cans do pop out at random. Remember, right trigger to boost if you need it. Just give you that little bit of headway, just like that. He took a whack in the back there. Another lever, hold the A button again. As we're getting closer, however, there's more enemies to take out first. So we know the drill, get rid of the mutants, keep looking for the keys, look for the levers. We know there's one to the bottom left here. And once we take these out, we can undo another lever, pick up the final key. Hold that one down. Another key. Get rid of that turret. Try and work out which way we need to go to get out of this section. More turrets. In the moment the creepers aren't here. That doesn't do anything. Have a look at the canisters. Try and make our way back to the beginning, which we can't. It looks like we dropped down there. Are we lost? Nope. Follow the white arrow. Didn't say that. Here's our 3 keys. So, picked up the 3 keys. We need to come here. Just touch them. It'll unlock. We've got all 3 now. I'm not sure where it's going there. We've got a secret entrance. That takes us to the end of that one. So, D rating. I had 4 deaths that time though. So it's to be expected. New weapons to unlock as well, so we've got the Akimbos. To upgrade your character with the weapons, if you're going to do it mid-level or something like that, you have to restart the level. But if you get a choice like this, you'll be able to upgrade as you come out. So we can either change from the assault rifle to the Akimbo, which we can try out. 40% run fast, and we've got to run out a knockout dash. And once we've done that, we're now in a trap. So we've got to run. This big digger thing is coming after us. So run and gun, take out the enemies. Try not to let it catch us. It's doing a good job of sweeping them up as it comes along. Quite a few there, trying to avoid them. As you can see, you can get on, well, as you get on, levels are getting a bit more intense, more enemies on screen. There's a dash can, get all of that. So you're not just stuck to like a traditional arena. You can move yourself different environments. Plenty to unlock as well, different weapons and that. This one, just try your best, try and complete it all, because if you do get hit, you have to restart. It looks like you possibly go back to the beginning of this section. Can't really see any difference in checkpoints to come up. I think I've just jinxed myself completely there by saying that. Get another quick run through. But Joel Kimbo, not bad so far. Seems to take him out pretty much in one shot. Getting a bit hectic there. Try again properly this time. Nope, got us again. We'll have one more go. I do think I've given you enough brief look at it. Well, a decent look at it. Gives you an idea what it's about. Let's say you can do couch co-op. Be interesting if you've got a friend round, or if you're stuck at home this time. You've got a second controller, get a buddy, get a family member. Try out the couch co-op, see how you get on. Devise a strategy then, one take out the top, one take out the bottom, that sort of thing. Yourself through the level a bit easier, especially with a lot of enemies like this. No, it's got us again. It was 67 combo that time, it wasn't too bad. However, I am going to leave it there. So that is Freakout Calamity TV Show on Xbox One. Like I say, it came out in April. You pick it up on the store, £8.39. We're going to leave the link in the description. If you're into these type of games, let us know on Twitter at xbm_network. I want to thank you so much for watching, really appreciate it. Check out some of our other videos on YouTube, some indie games on there. Stuff you might have looked at, but I'm not quite sure about them, but we've covered it. You get the idea. Again, thanks for watching, really appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.